Good evening and welcome to Justeventonline News at 9. I am Anifat Ismail. The news headlines. President Tinubu's administration committed to combating insurgency. Federal government eyes $250 billion revenue through customs automation. Kwara hotel workers protest unpaid terminal benefits. Rejects termination letters. ICPC will state attorney generals on anti-corruption fight. Representatives back federal government suits against governors over local government funds. DIG cautions police officers against human rights abuse. PSC unveils 10,000 recruits. Global unemployment declines, ILO says. And on sport, 2020 CWCQ, NFF announces ticket prices for Super Eagles vs Bafana Bafana. Now the news in details. The Minister of Defense, Mohammed Abubakar, has assured officers and men of the armed forces of President Bola Tinubu administration's commitment to equipping and training them to enhance combat readiness against insurgency and terrorism. The minister stated this when he visited the military operations theater in Katsina. He acknowledged President Tinubu's significant successes in the fight against insurgency and related crime. The federal government is to generate over $250 billion through the ongoing customs modernization project of the Nigerian Customs Service. Thus came as the service announced that it has successfully tested the use of drones and body cameras to counter the smuggling of goods at borders ahead of its deployment under the Customs Modernization Project. It disclosed this during the media tour and sensitization of the Trade Modernization Project activities in Abuja, where the service provided details about the functions of the TMP. The Kwara hotel workers, comprising senior and junior staff, as demand the payment of outstanding terminal benefits totaling 264 million naira, covering 78 workers between 2016 and 2023. The workers under the aegis of Hotel and Personnel Services Senior Association and National Union of Hotels and Personal Services Workers rejected termination letters issued by Harmony Holdings Limited, citing the state government's promise of no job loss. In a press conference held in Ilorin, Comrade Cornelius Ayetan asked the government to settle their terminal benefits and honor its promise.
Leading to the state governor that we want our immediate payment of this mentioned terminal benefit, totaling 264 million naira, 522,921 naira 15 kobo from the state government. Similarly, we reject outright purported workers' WhatsApp termination letter issued by management of Harmony Holdings dated 22 May 2024 against the promise of the state government that there shall be no job loss during his tenure as governor of the state. But however, Harmony Holdings sent purported WhatsApp termination letter to all workers, and half of the workers has no Android phone. How would they even access that, which is even against the industrial labor law?
They also sympathize with the seas and health challenged colleagues while appreciating the ongoing renovation of Kwara Hotel by Governor Abdurrahman Abdul Razak. However, they lamented the non-payment of 200 million outstanding benefits from the previous management.
We also sympathize with some of the workers that have lost their lives. Some are having health challenges. Lastly, we are highly in support and appreciation as regards the ongoing renovation of Kwara Hotel by His Excellency Malam Abdul Razak.
The Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission and the Attorney Generals and Commissioners of Justice of the United States of the Federation have pledged a working alliance to tackle the menace of corruption in the country. The commitment was made when the bodies of Attorney Generals and Commissioners of Justice paid a courtesy visit to the ICPC Chairman Musa Aliyu in his office at the Anti-Graft Agency's headquarters in Abuja. According to the statement by the spokesperson for the ICPC, Demola Bakari, the chairman stated that the partnership was necessary as the Attorney Generals are critical stakeholders in the fight against corruption in the country. The House of Representatives has expressed its support for the legal action taken by the federal government against the 36 states of the Federation to enforce the autonomy of the local government. This was as the Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees also declared its readiness to aggressively mobilize local government branches to troop out emas to loudly support the federal government in the push for local government autonomy. The Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of Southwest, DIG Biodun Alabi, has urged police officers to always accord members of the public dignity and also respect human rights. Alabi made this known while addressing officers at the Ogun State Command of the Nigerian Police Force in Elewe, Abeokuta, during his one-day working visit to that state. The police boss warned that the authorities will deal decisively with any officer found trampling on the rights of the people. The Police Service Commission has announced the approval and release of 10,000 successful applicants for recruitment into the Constable and Special Elite Cadets of the Nigerian Police Force. The Commission noted that to ensure fairness and justice in the recruitment process, it worked with relevant stakeholders, including the Nigerian Police Force, the National Assembly, and the Federal Character Commission. It added that it ensured equity in the spread of successful candidates across the 774 local government areas of the country. The International Labour Organization has projected the global unemployment will decrease slightly in 2024 despite persistent inequalities in labor markets. According to the new ILO's World Employment and Social Outlook May 2024 update, the 2024 local employment rate will stand at 4.9%, down from 5.0% in 2023. The last on the news is sport. The Nigeria Football Federation has announced ticket prices for Friday's 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying tie between the Super Eagles and Bafana Bafana of South Africa. It said the popular stand tickets will be sold for 1,000 naira, while the VIP ticket will go for 3,000 naira. The matchday 3 encounter will hold at the Godswill Apabio International Stadium, Uyo. And that will be all on Justeventonline News at 9. Here's the recap of the story. President Tinubu's administration committed to combating insurgency. Federal government eyes $250 billion revenue through customs automation. Kwara hotel workers protest unpaid terminal benefits, reject termination letters. ICPC woos state attorney generals on anti-corruption fight. Representative Bafana government suits against governors over local government funds. DIG cautions police officers against human rights abuse. PSC unveils 10,000 recruits. Global unemployment declines, ILO says. And on sport, 2026 World Cup qualifier, NFF announces ticket prices for Super Eagles vs Bafana Bafana. Thank you for watching Justeventonline News. Remember, success is not final and failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. For more news, visit www.justeventonline.com and to read more updates. Follow us on our social media platforms with a tab at Justeventonline. You can also send us an email on justeventonline@gmail.com. I am Anifat Ismail. Good night.